Anyone know what happened to Denver airport lady? No, seriously, what happened after the video? What did they do with her? Because I see that it ain't too much talk about it. And when that's going on, or something like that, that's when I want to talk about it. You know, everyone talks about red flags, but it be warnings that we always are not paying attention to because of the people that are warning us. If you haven't heard about it, because this might be the first time because they sweeping this under the rug, it'll probably be in the search bar, Denver airport lady. This woman went into the airport, was on her knees reading a letter, which was a warning to America. She said she had been kidnapped, her and her children, and was forced to read that letter. She said that she was trying to warn the authorities and they weren't listening and they wouldn't let her. And that there was an attack, an imminent attack on the United States by a coalition of a few countries, and that they have a weapon that we don't have. And they said that they are not paying attention and not listening. And this is what's happening now. In September 2001, there were a lot of warnings that we did not heed. Like, so what happened to this woman? Because there's nothing coming out about it. Somebody needs to listen to this warning. Somebody needs to be questioning her like they question you just trying to take a flight. And they need to let us know something. What's going on with this woman? Because she also said that plane that went down in the river and that helicopter where the thing just flew off the top and they went down in the river, she said they know who did that.
Who remembers in the show Paradise when they spell this out and do this? It says they are lying to you. So somebody did this today in California. And on the show Paradise, they do the same thing just to let them know that the outside is still alive and you're trapped down here underneath. But with all this happening, it's just way too much for me. So the Denver airport lady, let's talk about this. On May 16th, they lost all air communication with each other. Or this lady says that her and her kids were kidnapped and that she was brought here to America to read this thread off to us. And she clearly tells us that they have something bigger than we have, that it's an attack on America. It's bigger than 9/11, and they want to bring the USA to its knees. If you have not seen this, search Denver airport lady and just be as frightened as I was. It literally will give you chills. And where are her kids at? I mean, surely she was taken into custody, but where are the kids at? I mean, on 9/11, we already had all kinds of warnings and threats that weren't taken seriously, so this is absolutely terrifying.
You ever see something online that you just can't stop thinking about? If you haven't seen this, it's going to be up in the search bar at the top. The woman at the Denver airport has me completely shook.
My kid's life is dangerous if I didn't say this.
She said she was sent here with a warning, not for herself, for the entire country. She was shaking, begging, pleading to be filmed, telling people her kid was in danger. She even said she would take a lie detector test. I've seen a lot of videos, and you can tell this is not just clout chasing. You can feel it. It wasn't just content. This was something trying to scream through the noise. And I think what got me was the first couple times I saw it, I just scrolled right past it, kind of shook it off. And then I got curious, and I went back and I started reading the comments, but then I scrolled again. If she's telling the truth, and if she actually was sending a warning, is this how we miss it? No name, no update, no follow-up, but the algorithm's continuing to push her through. I don't know, maybe nothing will ever happen, but if it actually does, I know a lot of people have seen it. And we probably didn't share it. And that's why I'm making this video. Don't let it vanish.
Like everything's fine. Okay, so now all of a sudden I'm seeing this thing about the Denver airport lady. You're telling me that this just came out, and my mom a few weeks ago, she does not have TikTok. She does not really go on social media ever. She doesn't have social media besides Facebook. She tells me that she has a terrible gut feeling that she shouldn't fly and she has to drive.
Thank you. I have to finish this. My kid's life is dangerous if I didn't say this. I have been kidnapped, me and my kids. Today will be a worse day than 9/11 attack. This is an act of war at United States of America. This piece of shit woman thinks she knows what's happening. We have programmed her to be loyal and stupid enough to follow our rules. Not only to know how to run away if she got caught, but also to explode an airplane like a pro. We have a weapon that you don't have, Americans. And we are getting USA on the knees. China, Europe, Middle East, Japan are all one hand against USA, and this stupid running woman think she can save you by providing information that she is trying to provide and nobody listening to her. You are losing that war since 9/11 already. The last airplane, the helicopter that got fall down, it wasn't an accident. I know who did it. Please, they are taking video. Please go away from the video, please, ma'am. Please, this is for my safety. I am a US citizen and I have rights. Can you please take video of me doing this? It's just a little bit and I am done.
Ma'am, you've been denied boarding.
We need to keep this
You've
in.
been denied boarding with your airline. You're now trespassing on airport property.
I am so sorry. I am not trespassing anybody.
You are now officially
They did
trespassing on
this to
airport
me
property.
every time I am trying to report. They will say I am trespassing and they will take me to jail so I can't tell what's happening. Please, somebody report this to FBI Washington. I already reported this to Denver police. They did nothing. I went to US Army by my car. Inside the US Army, they kicked me out. They did nothing. I am not a terrorist. My life and my kids' life are at risk if I said what I know. I am asking for USA protection. I am willing to provide all the evidence that you need and voluntarily be on the polygraph. I can be on the polygraph voluntarily. I need an FBI criminal lawyer. I am not speaking with the police without lawyer. Please, somebody help me. I don't know my rights and they are violating my civil rights. I am trying to report this. Every time I call 911, my call got forwarded to another person who pretended to be police. I am only speaking with FBI at Washington, D.C. and the CIA here in Denver. Or FBI in Denver too. I am not speaking with police. I am so sorry.
All right, y'all, we got an update and we got action. So I'm gonna watch what I say so my video don't get taken down. But the Denver lady at the airport, okay, might not be in the same location, but it's in the same state and we finna get it rolling. Pay attention.
The FBI is investigating what they're calling a terrorist attack in Boulder, Colorado that happened on Sunday afternoon. Here's what we know right now. There's a group called Run for Their Lives that holds marches every week in support of Israeli hostages. They hold them in Denver and Boulder every week, and they believe that they were targeted by a man holding what's believed to be Molotov cocktails or some sort of explosive, flammable device, and he threw them at people who were supposedly marching in support of these Israeli hostages, and multiple people were set on fire. We're told at least 5 people were set on fire, with one person, an elderly woman, being badly burned, having to roll on the ground trying to put the fire out. That suspect, Boulder police has confirmed, has been taken into custody, though there is still so much going on right now that Boulder Police says that the area isn't safe. They're still looking at a car potentially that might be tied to the suspect. They're asking everybody to go away, not be in the area. The FBI, again, is investigating this as an act of terror and targeted violence, though the Boulder Police Department won't go so far to say that. We're still working to learn as much as we possibly can, but this is breaking news coming in right now about a terrorist attack in Boulder, Colorado, an act of terror being investigated by the FBI.